Ashleigh from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and welcome to Fail Friday, the series where I either fix your baking fail, my baking fail, or I tell you how to avoid a fail. And today I'm going to be answering the question, is giving discounts to your friend and family causing your bakery to fail? So let's get into it. The first thing that I want to say is that I give discounts. I've given discounts in the past. I still give discounts now. So if you want to give discounts, that is totally your prerogative. And I say do it. If you want to be nice and you want to give your product away for a cheaper price, then by all means do so. But first, I want to outline the reasons why giving a discount to your friends and family could potentially hurt your business. The first thing is, it gets really blurry when you're trying to decide who exactly are your friends and your family. I found that when I started making cookies and cakes, people started coming out of the woodwork as my friends or people that knew me. Now, you could look at it from the one side that, wow, they're wanting to support your small business. But on the other side, you can also look at it as they're trying to get a product that they know is good for a discounted price. And this tends to happen more so in the beginning when you're starting out, but it also continues to happen later on as well. So that's where things get a little bit blurry. How do you decide who your family and friends are? Where do you cut off the discounts? The next thing that can make things get a little bit sticky is, how much are you going to discount? Are you always going to discount the same amount? When you work at a place like McDonald's, I think it's something like you can get a 50% discount off of food on the days that you work there, or something of a sort. I've actually never worked at McDonald's before, but I've worked at other fast food establishments. So that was generally the rule of thumb. Now, I've been there where I've thought, oh, I want to give a more sizable discount because really taking off $1, that's not really that great. Whereas taking off, 20% of an order is great, but it also depends on what they're ordering. If it's something super, super customizable and you had to go out and purchase a bunch of different things for this order, are you going to give the same type of discount to somebody that ordered something like that as somebody who ordered, a dozen cupcakes or 2 dozen cookies? So it gets a little bit blurry there as well. And if your friends and family talk to one another, then you probably want to make sure that you're offering the same discount. So it's always a little bit tricky to decide how much you're actually going to deduct. The next thing is, what about the frequency that they're purchasing things from you? If you gave somebody a discount and then they're like, wow, your prices are so great, I'm going to keep coming to you, then all of a sudden, every 3 weeks or so, you've got an order from them. Now, this is something that I've talked about has annoyed me a little bit in past, where people, when they're ordering from you, especially in the beginning, they think that they're doing you a favor. So on the one hand, it's like, yes, they are doing you a favor because they're starting off your business and affording you the opportunity to add to your portfolio. I've talked about it before, how important being able to put pictures into your portfolio is for your business. But if they're continually ordering from you and expecting a discount from you every time, then what ends up happening when you become more and more successful and better at your craft is that then they're taking away your time, which is very valuable, and you're only making those discounted orders. You're not actually making the money, the full potential of money that you could be making from outside customers who don't expect a discount from you. So it really is a question of, when are you going to stop the discounts and how do you stop them? And, it just gets a little bit sticky in that situation. And finally, this can cause a little bit of hurt feelings sometimes, I think. Now, your friends and family better than I do, but when we go back to that first sticky situation I talked about determining who is your friend and who is truly your family, If you open up that circle too wide and you don't know the person that well, but you consider them more of an acquaintance, or I don't know, maybe they're your Facebook friends, so they know about things in your life, but you don't actually know them, it can get a little bit tricky, because what if you want to stop offering those discounts and you're saying that? I also feel like people who expect a discount or say anything about getting a discount before you've come forth first to say that you're going to give a discount can make you feel like they don't value your product, they don't value your time, and they don't value your talent. So sometimes even opening up that can of worms of offering a discount or saying that you're going to offer a discount if they order from you can be a little bit challenging, because hurt feelings can come from that. So now that we've outlined all of the challenges that can come from offering friends and family discounts, I'm going to talk to you about the very, very specific parameters that I set for myself when offering discounts. And this was especially important when I was first running my at-home baking business and when I continued on in the years. So the first thing that I did was, when I offered that discount initially, I said, this is a one-time discount offer. On your first order, you're going to receive X amount as a discount. All orders from then on out are going to be at regular price. And of course, you want to frame it as some sort of promotion for friends and family, something that is very, very finite. Piggybacking on to that first point, I really made sure that the second time around when they ordered from me, I didn't even mention the word discount. I didn't even say anything like, I know you got a discount last time, but now you're having to pay full price. I didn't mention anything. When they asked me to order something, I gave them the direct price and I would say, this is how much it is. A lot of the time when your friends and family are ordering from you, they're not going to ask for a quote. They're just going to say, I want to order this from you. And it can feel a little bit mean if you say, okay, yes, that cake is going to be $500. When would you like to pick it up? So you just give them the price. They're more than welcome to back out of it or to change things, just like any other customer. And the last thing that I want to talk about regarding what I did was, I'm going to teach you how to handle the discount question. Because as we know, we all have acquaintances, friends, and family that don't have any discretion about asking for a potential discount. So if that happens, I'm just very, very clear. And I think the best way to handle this type of thing is just to be very direct and don't beat around the bush. I would just say, oh, your first order was discounted, which was the promotion that I had going on. And now going forward with the rest of your orders, it's going to be at regular price. Very direct. They might say something more. They might try to say, oh, well, remember that time that I babysat your children and you really needed it? Well, can't we just call that, even or whatever? And you know what? First of all, that's very unfair for them to do. I hope you don't have people in your life that are going to do that to you. And I think that coming off as professional, even to your friends and family, is definitely going to shut that down. So it's really important to have written policies in place, even for something like a home baking business, which you view as casual. You still want to have those policies. So when sticky situations come up like this, you can give them the paperwork and say, this is the paperwork for my business. This is what I give all of my customers. And quite honestly, if they still don't accept it after that, do you really want to be making them baked goods anyway? I wanted to share with you what I'm doing now. So as I've said many, many times before, I no longer make baked goods for public consumption. I don't fulfill orders. I don't do anything like that. However, I still do kind of sell some of my stuff, but mostly to friends and family and colleagues and people that directly know me. So I do not sell anymore if they say, oh, my friend Morgan is looking for a cake for her daughter's 3rd birthday. I am more than likely going to say, oh, sorry, I don't sell to the public anymore. I only sell to friends and family now. But I still have parameters in place when it comes to this whole discount thing. So I give my friends and family huge, huge discounts. I am not making cakes for money. And what I mean by that is that I'm not looking to turn a profit just from selling the cakes. I am looking to get monetized on YouTube, but I think that's a completely different ballgame because a company is paying me. It's not a singular person or a singular family that is paying me. So what I've done now is I've revamped my whole thinking process for selling my baked goods. And I charge my friends and family only the ingredient cost. Now, there are some asterisks to that. So I do charge them additionally if they're asking for something specific that I don't necessarily have. However, I will say the caveat when you're ordering from me and you're my friend or you're my family member is that you have no control over what I give you. So for myself, the reason that I'm only charging ingredients now is because I want to have that control, and I don't want to deal with the stress of someone saying, oh, you know, this portion doesn't quite look like the picture that I wanted, and oh, the taste is a little bit different than what I imagined. In my very loose contract with friends and family and colleagues, I say, you know, the cakes and cookies are already very, very much discounted. You're never ever going to find a price like this in the public. So whatever I give you is what I give you. There's no discounts, there's no refund. There's absolutely going to be nothing I'm going to do for you additionally. Now, that being said, I also say that their cookies or cakes are going to be worth a lot more than what they're paying for. So on average right now, I'm selling my cakes and cookies to friends and colleagues for about $35 for things that are worth a lot more. So, you know, the average cookie order would normally be about $100 because I have that 24 minimum. But now people are only paying like, you know, $20 to $30 for something like that. But it's a trade-off. It's a relationship that I can deal with because I am buying my right to control what it is that I am making. So they give me a particular theme that they want, and then I make whatever I want in that theme because I want things that are gonna work for my videos. And I need to be able to have a steady flow of videos and recipe ideas and tutorials. And without offering this large discounted price, I can't have as much control over my channel. So that's just what I am doing. And I know that that is very unusual unless you're running your own baking channel. And some things that I do just spend out of pocket and I make it because I want to make it. It really just depends on the level of comfortability for you. So for me, that's what I'm comfortable with. But I am not comfortable with people asking me for further discounts or for people to haggle with me on something that is already very, very much discounted. So I think that if you are going to give discounts for your family and friends, it's just really, really important to make sure that you set really, really good parameters that are gonna work for yourself and that are gonna make you happy in the long run. It doesn't really matter what your friends and family think. And honestly, you don't need to entice your friends and family with discounts to purchase your things. If they truly are your friend and they're truly someone that wants to support your business, they're probably going to want to pay full price for your stuff anyway. So I think offering discounts is totally fine. I do it all the time to be nice. But if you're really, really looking to extend those profit margins and to make those larger, then this is something that is not sustainable to continually keep discounting because again, like I said, those orders take up your time, which means it's taking up time from valuable orders where you can earn the full wage. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be part of the Sweetie fam. Right now, I'm still uploading daily, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Also, be sure to comment, request, or ask a question. I love hearing from you guys. Bye!